Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because
No, procedure. Regarding first up, and I mean, giving you my very good supplement and dinner. Please say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there's anything from Dubai, please, we are happy to share. Thank you, cake, most of them. 10,000. Are you happy? Yes, anything? I'm good. Thank you.
You know what happened? You know what happened? Playing with your boy.
Just like that, the empire is crumbling. A leaked recording has surfaced, and it could be the final blow to Floyd Money Mayweather's legacy. The man who bragged about private jets, Bugattis, and six-figure shopping sprees is now at the center of what may be the biggest scandal of his career, $600 million in fraud allegations. And the worst part? The tape allegedly features Floyd's own voice plotting an escape before the feds close in.
Anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere.
Okay.
So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is this, I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
If you've made it this far, you know what to do. Hit that like button if you think the feds are closing in. Drop a comment. Was Floyd's $40 to $1 million Manhattan move real? Or just part of the biggest scam in boxing history? And don't forget to subscribe. The story isn't over. I'll catch you in the next one.
Why does it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'd be the same person.
This was never just about flexing wealth. It was about hiding the truth. And now, the truth is front and center. Floyd Mayweather might finally be finished. Which brings us back to that tape when Floyd says, "I'm out of here." He isn't talking about a vacation. He's talking about a permanent exit plan offshore accounts, fake names on property deeds, shell companies spread across the Middle East. Insiders say he was even trying to obtain citizenship in 3 different countries with limited ties to the U.S. Rumors claim he had multiple passports and backup IDs ready in case Dubai became unsafe. At one time, Floyd was untouchable, the undefeated record, the blinding lifestyle, the social media flexes, but now it's all crumbling. The feds don't pull punches. And with a $600 million case building, that leaked audio may be the beginning of Floyd's fall, his money frozen, his image shattered, and his next battle not in a ring, but in a courtroom.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
How does a man who claims to have earned $1.2 billion need to delay tax payments? How does someone that rich get involved in promoting scam cryptocurrencies? How does a man who says he can't count all his money end up in Dubai under the looming threat of federal indictments? Because it was never about investing, it was about spending. Fast cars, flashy watches, even faster lies.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The
Yeah,
Centra card. and going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything what that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Dozens of lawsuits have been filed by jewelers, real estate developers, former staffers, and even members of Floyd's own team, almost all accusing him of refusing to pay what he owes.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How does the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like
that's BS.
Something
that is
that
BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
Then there's Logan Paul. After their exhibition match, Logan publicly accused Floyd of not paying him and even threatened legal action, calling him a scammer.
Into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide on it. Check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings. It's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
But UFC veteran Chael Sonnen called him out, claiming Floyd never saw the full amount. Most of it went to taxes, promotional fees, and debt.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what to do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Here's the harsh reality. Floyd's image of limitless wealth has always been an illusion. He boasted about making $300 million in a single night against McGregor and portrayed himself as boxing's Jeff Bezos.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
Dubai, after all, is one of the few global luxury hubs with no extradition treaty with the U.S. So if federal agents knock on the door, Dubai doesn't have to hand Floyd over. And while things were heating up stateside, Mayweather was relaxing in gold-plated hotels, hosting low-stakes exhibition fights and acting like everything was fine. But according to the leaked tape, he wasn't just enjoying the high life, he was hiding, planning his escape.
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Now, investigators are looking into whether that $40 to million real estate deal was simply a cover in a lab or a scheme to launder dirty money. Experts immediately question the lack of transparency. Where's the paper trail? Who closed the deal? Why aren't the property addresses public? Why did Floyd's camp refuse to answer the Post's questions? Real estate insiders say this kind of purchase would require years of planning and a full team of legal and financial advisors. Floyd dropped it like he was showing off a new watch. That's what raised red flags. If the deal was legit, where's the documentation? If not, Floyd's Manhattan portfolio might be one of the biggest money laundering fronts in boxing and Dubai history.
I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht, and you big balling, and you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle a score. And let me tell you how the IRS works.
Do you have experience?
I have experience with them.
Okay.
Experience. What they like to do, if you owe them, they're not going to send you a letter right away. They like that thing to occur.
Because this massive deal went down while federal agents were already tracking suspicious activity tied to Mayweather's finances, connections between U.S. shell companies and overseas bank accounts in the UAE, Panama, and beyond.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
He also claimed to own all the retail space beneath those buildings. No partners. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started. He wrote on Instagram. It sounded impressive until people started asking questions.
You'll see reports. You mentioned 100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight, not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year and this, over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good money because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life.
Then there's the Logan Paul fiasco.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened to
no, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So even at his so-called financial peak, Mayweather was already showing signs of money trouble. Fast forward to 2024, and his name pops up again this time, linked to a massive real estate deal in Manhattan. According to the New York Post, Floyd reportedly dropped $40 million on 62 multifamily buildings, housing over 1,000 units all under his name. No partners, no co-investors.
That guy was doing shit in the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time, I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop your breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, that's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet. from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you, Floyd. We're coming for your millions and the last of your chains.
That wasn't just a PR hit, it was a federal warning shot, and it was only the beginning. Jump back to 2015. Floyd had just claimed he made $300 million from fighting Manny Pacquiao, calling himself the highest paid athlete on earth. But the very next year, he was begging the IRS for a payment extension. He filed court documents saying he couldn't pay his 2015 taxes until he got his payday from the McGregor fight in 2017. But Centra Tech turned out to be a complete fraud. Fake licenses, fake team members, fake products. Its founders were arrested and charged with fraud. Floyd, he was fined by the SEC, banned from promoting securities for 3 years, and exposed as a high-profile pawn in a massive crypto con.
This situation has ruined my life. It has caused me so much stress that last year I was hospitalized because I was having symptoms of a stroke. And I lost my ability to walk. And it was one of the scariest times of my life. And it's due to the stress of work. I've always believed in this brand because it could change people's lives. This brand has changed so many people's lives, but unfortunately for me, it's changed my life for the worse.
Let's rewind to one of Floyd's most infamous ventures, the crypto scam. Back in 2018, he was loudly promoting a shady digital currency called Centra Tech. He even dubbed himself Floyd Crypto Mayweather on social media.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
It all starts with a bombshell audio clip that hit the internet like a nuclear blast. A voice that sounds unmistakably like Floyd's. It's heard whispering about getting out before they come and moving the rest offshore, allegedly recorded inside a Dubai hotel suite. The audio suggests Floyd wasn't blindsided, he was preparing to flee. Why? Because this wasn't just a minor legal issue. Authorities were gearing up for a federal takedown linked to $600 million in fraud.
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say f for? Nelly fucked your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fiance, say fuck that.
Rumors confirm Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for 50 days. Well, it turns out the rumors were true. Floyd Mayweather has been stuck in Dubai for the last 50 days. It was Gervonta Davis who first made the claim, and now multiple insider sources have confirmed that Mayweather is indeed trapped due to a debt unrelated to boxing. After some investigation, it appears that while Mayweather was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, someone from his entourage stole a piece and then cut off all communication with him. Despite Mayweather having already paid for the stolen jewelry, the authorities refused to let him leave until the missing piece is returned. Allegedly, this individual is the thief who sparked the entire ordeal. Interested in more updates on this situation? Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.